Okay, catalytic converter donuts. It sounds kind of fun, right? Like you're about to discover some hidden, delicious car part. But the reality is, this little ring is the unsung hero of your exhaust system, responsible for sealing, cushioning, and keeping the whole contraption from sounding like a monster truck. Most people find out about the donut when things go south. Suddenly, your car is growling like an angry chainsaw, and you've got exhaust fumes curling up from somewhere they really shouldn't be. 9 times out of 10, yeah, it's the donut that's failed. It's just a simple gasket, made from a heat-resistant material, lots of graphite and steel in the better ones. Its whole job is to create a tight seal between the exhaust pipe and the catalytic converter. One forgotten piece, yet if it goes, your car can lose an eye-watering 5–15% of its efficiency. A new donut isn't even expensive. We're talking $10 to $25 for many vehicles, but if you skip out, labor and downstream repairs can run you into the hundreds. It's like ignoring a torn gym sock, except in this case, you're also inhaling exhaust fumes and losing gas mileage. Replacing it is essentially a 3-step job for most cars. First, unbolt the exhaust flange connecting your exhaust pipe to the catalytic converter. Usually it's 2 or 3 stubborn bolts. Get ready for some WD-40 and busted knuckles. Not for the faint of heart. Next, you'll spot the old donut. Sometimes it crumbles apart, other times it sticks like it was glued for dear life. If it looks melted, blackened, or just misshapen, congratulations, you've officially found your problem. Remove every tiny bit or your new seal won't work. Slap in the new donut and reassemble the flange. Here's where a lot of people mess it up. Over-tighten those bolts, and you'll crush the fresh donut. Under-tighten, and the exhaust will still leak. Torque specs matter. Look up your exact vehicle for the numbers. No shame using a torque wrench. A pro tip is to put a dab of anti-seize on the bolts before you reinstall. That way you're not cursing yourself or your mechanic 6 months from now when you have to do the job again. It's the tiny things that save you hours down the road. Now, why does the donut fail? Mostly, it's just time and heat cycles. It bakes, compresses, and eventually cracks. But if you live anywhere with salted roads, hello Midwest, corrosion speeds this process up fast. Even Portland's wet winters can play a part. A leaky donut means you're losing performance. Think 10% more fuel gone, check engine lights, and this gorgeous symphony of hisses and ticks every time you start up. But the worst is the fumes. CO in your cabin is never a good story for a Quora post. If you're chasing exhaust leaks and every mechanic is shrugging, check the donut. It gets overlooked because it's so simple, but a failed donut will throw codes for O2 sensors and catalytic efficiency. You can literally spend hundreds chasing the wrong thing. My rule is, if you have to unbolt the catalytic converter for any reason, just replace the donut. You'll thank yourself later, and you'll never have to justify to your significant other why the car now sounds like a race car at 7 a.m. Nobody needs that kind of drama in the morning.